I did like. We gotta like have like a presidential style debate about stageless, but I'm not involved. I just want to watch it.
What?
I think it'd be funny. I really do think it'd be one of the funniest things to ever happen.
That's existed. We've had those.
No, I want like the Tripoint stage.
Oh,
two podiums
on the stage,
yeah.
like with
and like with town hall. Like I got questions. I'm like, well, I don't understand FOD's blast zones. Can you like defend like like what's your fiscal policy like in regards to the legality of Yoshi's?
Yeah.
On one side.
Set up like 4 different camera angles.
And yeah, and then both people are wrong. They just say wrong things. It's awesome. But you should have went, Pizza. I'm here. I literally just showed up like last second. I didn't even think about going until Chalupi offered me a ride, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go. I showed up like 8:30. Like, probably my controllers work. Probably the Goom Wave's working again. They're not banned here. I should have entered Melee, but you know.
What do you mean they're not banned here?
Do you follow the controller rule set of the Melee people? Goom Waves are banned?
I mean, I haven't officially said anything, but like...
Would Goom Waves be banned?
I'm just kind of assuming that all the locals are adopting that, no?
Mid lane, as far as I know, isn't doing nerfs.
Really?
But I don't want to speak for. I don't want to speak for Tenacity. I don't want to speak for him.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything. I assumed it was just not to get too in the controller discourse, but I thought it was just Gommel and Tipped Off and Nouns Bowl that were using them. But I could be wrong. I didn't understand. I just assumed like there were just places that were saying. It's not like I don't have a fob. I have my fob right here, so it's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
What the heck? My Tims just have a giant hole in them. What the hell happened there? Oh my God!
Yeah, I don't know.
Someone shot my Timberland shoe.
I don't really have an opinion, I guess. I mean, I know...
I like my Goom Wave. It's not my Goom Wave. I'm actually borrowing the Goom Wave, but it's kind of like getting superpowers. Which isn't probably a good idea for controller legality to say that out loud, but it is like... Oh. Mid-lane is not adapting. That's what I thought, right? That's what I thought. Wait until I make an upset with my Goom Wave, and people's are gonna change.
I know
team.
right now the opinion, as far as PM goes, is that like all of the controller stuff covered in that doc is basically irrelevant to a game where tilt stick exists.
It's the Wild West in PM, so I don't think it really matters yet at all, really. But it's like I think we could have a steroid era MLB kind of thing with PM.
I don't know what that is.
Like just like the idea of like people keep making the controllers more and more broken, and more insane stuff happens in PM, and it just becomes really fun to watch. Or it'll go the other way, and everyone will just find a character in which the broken controller is mega broken on, and everyone will play them. If you show up right now, you could probably see Adam. I don't want to promise that.
Driving from Springfield?
In Champaign, it's like 2 hours. Actually, I'm assuming it's like 2 hours. I could be wrong. I thought it was like 2 hours. Here come next month. That's crazy. But, you know,
so what'd they do to Lucas? I know they like changed the PK freeze a little bit.
I think they did something with Mag.
Yeah, they changed Mag then a little bit.
I think they made grab taller. So you can't like. Is this the first prominent local post patch? I believe so, because the Champaign local didn't use it because it was dropped that day. But this is the first one I know of. I'm sure there's like been some other local. Maybe SG used it, but everyone was playing secondaries at that SG. I saw it yesterday. Dang, that's less stock. I kind of imagined Cook. I thought that Adam was going to be a little out of practice, obviously, because Bro's been in the meditating on the mountain, so to speak. So I didn't think it would be that close, game one at least. Because this is his first match of the day, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's crazy. He showed up after I did, I'm pretty sure. So, actually, it was on, but everyone was secondaries day. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who's got fixes?
2, 1, go!
it does kind of feel like same thing, even though the patch is so different. It's like I look at the matchups, I'm like, same thing. That's more of like a local thing, I know, but it's still like I'm looking at like Atomsk's here. That's hype.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it isn't
like,
a hugely impactful.
I know
patch,
it's still gonna be Brian Zoe. And Brian's still probably gonna win. We're gonna get we got Chris Sophie happening. You know that could go either way, and then
like as far as
like
Chicago is concerned, the things that actually matter are the Falcon change,
the Falcon nerf, the Falcon
and the Snake
nerf, and Snake change and the Lucas change.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Okay, I was say if I saw Footstool convert into a kill there, that'd be rough. I was playing a little Wolf earlier. He's so fun until like he's not. Until you fight someone who knows how to.
Until you fight someone who is
who knows how to. Yeah, who knows how to fight him. Like,
yeah.
That's like most characters in that game. And then you find the one where you can deal with it, and then that's your character. I think. Like everyone's advantage state in PM's insanely fun, and then they find the one that like disadvantage state you like. How affects us? We'll see.
I haven't seen.
I
haven't seen any people posting about how, you know, so-and-so character mains are flipping burgers after this patch. So hopefully it's.
Well, it's because I haven't been tweeting that much.
You haven't? Okay.
That's actually good. No, because I didn't think of that. I'll be honest. Using like the Kendrick Lamar song over like the McDonald's footage when they have to drop one. I'm gonna find the main Snake mains after the patch, and it's that video. It'd be really funny.
Well, I mean, I just don't think it's one of those patches.
No, not really. No one got hit that bad. Except for Falcon. But, oh, Adam's left this game. Oh, no! I'm curious, in my mind, because y'all changed Bowser's and FOD, I'm curious as to, like, the percentage of FOD we'll see. But, like, that's only one side. I'm curious if it's, like, more people are more likely to use FOD than Bowser's. Or if it'll just be the same thing where people... No one really had Bowser's in their, like, rotation of, like, how our matchups are. I don't think people really use Bowser's that much in terms of...
Yeah, it's very true. And
so
I think what'll happen is... Like, it'll see a higher pick percentage in Bowser's, obviously.
Yeah.
Because people play it in Melee. But I think it also, like, beyond that...
Like, in the local matchups, it's not going to matter all that much. If you didn't go to Bowser's, you're not really... I feel like it's still going to be, like, a lot of the bottom 5 stages being picked over and over.
Maybe.
And then the Temple.
I feel like it's,
Hyrule,
like,
rather.
more of an obvious counter pick for some characters than Bowser's was. But I don't think we have most of those characters here, so it might not matter.
I love that little, there's like that cue where people like hold their controllers up to like indicate that they are going back to that stage.
Yeah. I feel like it's not really
all of that was
necessary,
weak hits and it still almost killed. That was insanely funny.
I mean, it's Wolf.
I know, it's like such a spacey classic, and I'm like, yep. Ryan started that? That's how I thought I saw it. The first time I remember seeing it was like an old balcony where Malachi and Thunders were playing. Or someone from there was playing one of Malachi or Thunders, and then they did it, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna...
Yeah, you should do that, right? You should, like, hold it all the way up in their face, too. Like, while just slapping the button. Like, the button's like, eh. We're setting here.
I wonder if Adam's, like, actually gonna be around, or if this is, like, a...
It might be a test run or something.
Maybe
like,
it's an I happen to be free this week kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, and the new patch probably brought him out.
Yeah. Be nice to have a different character in our top 8s again.
That would be hype. I mean, it could be any number of people just like in the shadows, like me or Adam or whomever, coming out of retirement. No, dude. It's been happening for way longer than that, I'm pretty sure. It's like once a game, he'll just throw himself under that little, like the bottom of it and just get stuck. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're holding, like the circle of life from the Lion King where they hold it all the way up. Need some more spaces now. Yeah. I thought Andy played Rob. When I looked, I saw Rob. No, dang. I definitely saw the Rust, but he had a lot of good, I saw a lot of good plays, saw a lot of, like, I have not been playing for a while, plays like